And nobody told you this, but here are things that I thought were normal in China that would actually confuse my American friends. Okay, number one is having two sets of chopsticks at restaurants. So you know how like in Chinese cuisine, everything's family style, everything's shared, but now Chinese people are prioritizing hygiene and cleanliness. So you have two sets of chopsticks. They're a different color. They're going to be like traditionally black and white. It's like to make them easier to keep tabs of. You'll use one to feed yourself and the other one you'll use to like grab from the shared dishes. Number two, on the topic of restaurants, fruit being everywhere. You'll find like 90% of the time, there will be a fruit platter. Fruit is dessert. The types of fruit you'll get from the fruit platter obviously like kind of like varies based off of the restaurant, but I will say typically they'll cut up some watermelon in the summer and they'll have like some cantaloupe and some cherry tomatoes and star fruit or dragon fruit. That's like typically a pretty traditional fruit platter. And sometimes if you're a loyal customer, if you have good relationships with the restaurant owner, or if you just like bought and purchased a lot of food, they'll give you like the fruit platter for free. And you know me, I love my fruit. And number three, rice being served towards the middle or like the end of the meal. I know that Chinese people and Chinese food traditionally, it's like, oh, there's rice, there's noodles, right? But it's kind of like the buffet mentality where you don't want to fill up on rice and like noodles, especially if you're at the big banquet dinners. You want the good stuff, you know, you want to eat like their special dishes and like the protein, whether that be like the pork belly or like a lobster, whatever it is that you ordered. It's like restaurant etiquette to sort of serve the rice last, let you know, the customer know that they're not trying to be cheap on their portions or anything. That was something that really surprised me because I'm just like, I don't know, I eat Chinese food at home. I'm just kind of like used to sort of like everyone having their little bowl of rice and calling it a day.